So guys, again, welcome to our YouTube channel. Always, every day, I tell you my name is Paul and we are here to help you and make sure that you get each and every concept right. So, just I want to update you on how we are just faring with our construction. The site is in Yatta. We are still continuing with our bungalow that we are constructing. So as you can see now, at least we've made a step. So as I was explaining to you, where I am right now, I'm at the first floor. So you can just see the inside, the way it was arranged. It was arranged so smart with a lot of professionalism. So now here at the first floor, what we did here, we made this chain link. We used chain link and the chicken wire. You are asking me where I was going to use the chain link and the chicken wire. So the chain link we were using to make sure that we are preventing the big predators from entering your poultry coop. Then now the chicken wire here, it's now helping you to prevent the small predators also from entering your poultry coop. So I also explained to you about the 3 feet wall that we are going to do on the upper on the first floor. So the first thing that we did, we measured 1 meter from now the floor up to this point here. So that is to prevent the strong rains from this side maybe, or direct sunlight from entering your poultry structure. So now I just want you to come closer. This one here where I'm walking, this is a walk path, though it's not yet finished. The day it will be finished, I'll show you something, because we are now going to add some frames here to protect you when you are walking here. You'll be safe. And I just want to explain to you why we decided to put this pathway. So you realize that up here also we are going to put the tarpaulin or the tandarua that is going to cover this area here, to cover the ventilation area. So the time when you will be now be folding it or unfolding it because of the heavy rains, now that's now where you are now going to use this walking path. So I just want you to come over with me here so that you also learn how we are just going to do this thing here. So as you see, the first floor is done, and also up here I'm going to do something like this, but I'm going to do a professional one. This one we just made temporary to collect our own water for using here when we are still on this side. So I'm also going to do the gutter, and those gutters are now going to help us to collect water. You realize that this structure here can collect a lot of water, and we don't want to that water to be a waste. That's why we are now going to construct the gutters here so that we are collecting now water from this roof. So I just want you to follow me keenly. I want to take you inside the structure now. I just want to take you inside the structure so that you see. This is our entrance. We've not yet finished the entrance, but with time we are going now to finish the entrance. So I know maybe you've not seen this bungalow here. You can just see how it looks like. You can now see how it looks like. It's big enough. So up here we are going to put two 1000 improved kienyeji birds. So improved kienyeji birds, the funny thing with them is that they need a lot of space for, number one, for mating, because they'll be having cocks. So the cocks must mate females so that they are giving you now the fertilized eggs that you are going to use in your incubator for hatching, so that you continue the generation. So now from here we did of course our roofing and everything. As you can see, it's just fine. Now I just want to take you to the ground floor so that you may see how the ground floor, what we have done and what we are going to do now on the ground floor. So follow me now, let's go to the ground floor. So now we are on our ground floor. As you can see, the ground floor, we had this round pole. So I just want to explain to you about these round poles. So you will find that there is this center line. This one is going up to the roof. So this one is making sure that the roof has got it's held very strong and it's not shaking. And these ones now, they are now just but supporting this first floor. So this is our first floor where we've just come from. So I was explaining to you something very unique here. And for you, it's not a must that you use these blocks here. I'll advise you, maybe the cameraman, you can just move closer so that they can see. So here, you can use now these blocks here. Or if you are not using the blocks, you can use the normal bricks. Or if you are not using the normal bricks, I'll advise you that you use the 3-meter iron sheets. Of course, they are also going to make sure that this place, or rather the 3 feet wall is achieved. What's more important is that you have achieved the 3 feet wall. Then from there now, we are going to measure the 7 feet ventilation part. So the 7 feet ventilation part, we are moving from here up to this place here, and we are just not going to leave it this way. We are going to cover it with a tarpaulin so that we make sure that this place, when there is direct sunlight, we prevent the direct sunlight or maybe the small rays of rain from entering our poultry structure. So now from here, I just want to take you to our shortest part of this structure. I told you that this structure was 8 meters by 25 meters. So you can realize that the 25 meters is from the other corner up to this other corner. So it's the longest part. But now I want to take you to the shortest part of this structure so that you see also there is something unique that we did here. So I just want you to move closer here so that you can see. Of course, the walling, we also did a 3-feet wall from this side here, from this part up to and underground. We did a 3-feet wall. Then you realize now this part here, now we are not leaving any ventilation on this side. Why are we not leaving the ventilation? It's because mostly the rains come from this side, and it's advisable that we cover it full so that the rains are not entering direct to our structure. So that's why we've covered this part with the iron sheets. Of course, I'm going to take you outside so that you also see how we covered it outside. So now from there, I just want to take you outside so that you see how we covered this place. And of course, we are still continuing. Of course, this one here, we are going to now do the plastering maybe tomorrow so that we are also running with the time. Before we go for Christmas, we must make sure that we have handed over this project to our client. And the client just promised us that he is going to give us a grand opening of this structure because he appreciates the work that we have done. So if you are wondering where to invest your money, I'll advise you that invest in poultry. And before you invest in poultry, make sure that you are investing in knowledge. Do the research work. Invest first in knowledge. Of course, if you invest in knowledge, you are not going to get anything wrong. You can also always contact me on 0791903717. I'm always available to make sure that I help you through this poultry journey. I'm constructing the poultry houses, as you can see, like this one here. I'm also selling you the incubators. If you are, that is, if you are doing improved kienyeji and maybe you have eggs you want to rehatch them, I'll also sell for you the incubators from the solar ones, that is AC DC incubators from 64 eggs capacity up to 10,000 capacity, basing on your potential. Then also I'm supplying with Saso F1, Kenbro F1, and the commercial layers. So before we continue, let me just take you outside so that you may see this side here, and also I'm going to explain to you where we are going to do the tanks. Of course, when you come to this channel, make sure that you are subscribing to our channel. Make sure that you're also liking our channel so that we are also growing together. And don't just follow here. We also have a TikTok page named as Nyando Poultry Bungoma. That's where now we are making sure that our farmers are well enlightened with the farming ideas. So just move with me so that we go outside there. We see now this shortest part, the shortest part, so that you may also understand the concept. Of course, we covered from the first floor up to the ground floor. Then from the ground floor now, we just also made the 3 feet wall as I told you. So move with me so that we see what is outside. So now here we are on the shortest part possible, the shortest part of our poultry house. You can see the way it was covered. So from this side here up to the other side. So we make sure that there is no any place that is left to maybe give room for rains to enter into your poultry house. So when you are wondering where you will construct your poultry house, I told you, don't waste that plot you have. Don't waste that small piece of land that you have. Make sure that at least put that land under at least under consumption so that you're also getting something out of it. I just want you to move with me here so that you also see the behind of our structure. It's very nice and very long. So this is now just of course we also considered, and I just want to explain it to you something here very unique. So you realize that these iron sheets are not overlapping from inside, but they are overlapping from outside. The reason for that is that when now the rains fall, when we put them inside, the rain will now be entering into our poultry structure. But when we have overlapped it outside, so the rains will just be moving outside as the water flow now goes. Of course, we are also going to now do the plastering of this place so that we are having this place also look very good. So cameraman, you can just show them how long our structure is. You can just also show this one here is the staircase for the pathway that I was showing you, whereby you can now be able to move and move so that number one for supervision, then number two when now you are lowering or you are lifting the tarpaulin for your poultry structure. So guys, I don't want to talk much about this structure. You can just see. When you're wondering where to get me, I'm always here to make sure that I satisfy you. Don't waste that space. Don't waste that coin. Make sure you invest somewhere so that you also get something. Bye bye. See me in my next video as I'll be advising you and also as I'll be handing over this structure.